Okay, guys, let me get one thing straight. Bakuon episode 4 has got to be one of the funniest episodes right now. It Episode 4 explains about one important person, and that's Jesus. So, it's like this. How often do you meet Jesus on a motorcycle? So, episode 4 kind of open mind the world, has an open mind to the world about Jesus does ride on motorcycles, and he does a lot these days, so that's what it is. As you can see in my background, I'm not even in my room right now. I'm in a different location because, spring break, time to mingle with people, so you get the idea. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Bakuon episode 4 has been, again, one of the funniest episodes. How is funny? Well, here's the thing. Let's bring that. I'm going to break it down to viewpoints as this review in this impression. Gonna fit it. So let me talk. It was about the whole communication of trying to meet up at the hot springs, because now you guys have a member. Now you have a good team. You guys go out, have an adventure, that kind of thing, and that's what these 5 girls did. Now, their first attempt was to get on a ferry, and the ferry didn't work out, except for Rainbow Senpai, because she's a daredevil. She literally got on Rainbow's and whoosh, hop on the boat. Now everybody's saying, "Come on, you guys can get in." But they know they can't. They don't have the talent and the skills to do that. So what they did? The butler tried to do what she did. Fearless as he did, he failed, because as soon as he got up, whoosh, they both fell in the water. So I'm like, oh man, you idiots. That was the first attempt. So Reimu Senpai left them. While the rich girl, she stayed. She got in a limousine and just said, "Oh, I'll meet you there." So that's it. So now we're down to 3. Now, 2 of them wanted the race and left Sakura behind. Now, she's all alone in the dark on her motorcycle riding, and all of a sudden, there's Jesus. Jesus was there riding on a motorcycle. So I'm like, did anybody catch that halo up there? I'm like, what is this shit? And then he got this tablet about Jesus on motorcycle. He proved the point. And there you go. Jesus on motorcycles. And I was shocked. Literally shocked about this. I never thought you could find anime Jesus there. I don't know if there's. I don't know what shows that have Jesus in them, but this one does. So, when he gave Sakura some points, and he pulled out of some kind of halo, angel, whatever. Sakura could be clueless at times, but I don't know why everybody likes her more than I do. I don't know why. I like the Fritzy girl, though. But anyway, they got into the hot springs, and actually they all met, and they arrived at the hot springs. And then they just, I don't know how funny it was, but as soon as they got to the hot springs, they really just, whoosh, rip up their clothes and start running to the hot springs. I'm like, we're delinquents! I'm like, oh my god, you idiots. Everyone just did it. Now, here's another thing I don't know. Why the butler is in the mixed bath with the girls. And I'm like, wait a minute. If it's a mixed bath, why the butler is in with them? Not in with them, but it splits in half. So you can see a small area for the butler, and most of that big one is for the girls. I'm like, wait a minute. You ladies don't know there's a guy here? Are you kidding me? And I question myself, is it's not ecchi? Because it showed a part when the pigtail girl with her ass showing out in a Suzuki symbol on her ass. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is not ecchi. It's it's not really that etchiness, but it shows it. So they asked me, how to get that brand? How she get that brand on her ass? And I'm like, is it because of her dad? No, it's not her dad. Because what happened when she did a dumb thing? Well, I don't blame the father, because when she was a little girl, her father was doing a trick, and then that trick caused her to catapult her all the way to the car that was brand with the Suzuki. And as soon as she landed on it with her ass, it just burns her. The brand was literally on her ass for the rest of her life. And when you got a brand, it's hard to get rid of it, I swear. It's like getting a tattoo. You get a tattoo and it stays there for life. That's what it is. So that brand is on her ass for the rest of her life. Which also vindicates that if you get a brand, make sure you hide it. not show it in front of everybody. And another funny thing is, the butler, however, he knows his motorcycles really well, because this episode was about him. Some parts about him. And how funny was also that the gang of motorcycles, these guys was talking about using the bathroom, and all of a sudden, though their motorcycle had the pee, their oil like ripped up underneath and just falling down. I'm like, wait, just some similarity metaphorically type thing going on. But yeah, it was. So, Bakuon episode 4 was a great show. It was a great episode, and I loved it. And this is one of those shows that you have to rewatch over and over again to see how funny it was. And you could also see Jesus, not at church, not with a cross, but in animes, and that's what I learned from it. So, episode 5, let's just hope that episode 5 could be great, just like episode 4. And let's just see if Rainbow Senpai could really take off her helmet, because in the hot springs, she still kept that still. Which we all know was going to happen. She kept that on. So let's pray that episode 5 could be even funnier, or not.